Hey guys, as you can see, Tanki Classic is done for. And it ain't even out yet. So today I just quickly want to, well, talk about Tanki Classic for a little because it's been out for roughly a month now by the time I upload this. And, I don't know, man. It feels off. It feels wrong, it feels off, and that's a real bummer because this had a lot of potential. So, where should we start? I have no idea, if I have to be honest with ya. Let's start off with the fact that Tanki Classic, of course, right now is out for early testing. No early access, early testing, which means that only the people that have bought one of these three, or one of these two special offers, is able to play Tanki Classic right now. And well, one battle only, yeah, that doesn't really look all too good, am I right? Now, of course, I guess we all know what I think of the way Tanki handled Tanki Classic. I mean, not showing us any information about Tanki Classic for months, and then just out of the blue telling us, hey, you know, Tanki Classic is opened right now. You can play it if you purchase one of these two bundles. Yeah, it might not have been the smartest decision, huh? Like, I'm almost certain there are a lot of people out there that might not even know Tanki Classic is playable right now, even though they have bought one of the two necessary bundles. Just because Tanki doesn't really let us know. Now, going over to Tanki Classic itself, it feels like one of the worst Tanki wannabes. You know, like the Tanki copycat games. I think this is one of the worst ones that we've seen. It looks like a wannabe Flash version, and you can see that. I mean, of course, it looks like Flash, but if you take a close look, you see the chat is wrong. Everything feels slightly off, and that's bad. Now, of course, those things are, of course, bound to change. Same as with the tracks on hulls that are not animated, the sounds for railgun and twins that are the exact same as in Tanki that we have nowadays. And well, I mean, I can go on with this list for at least like another 10 minutes. Those things are definitely going to get changed. But let's not forget they already delayed Tanki Classic by half a year. They originally said the game was going to release in the first half of 2025. It eventually ended up going into early testing all the way in the end of December of 2025. That's 6 months, half a year. That's not nothing, am I right? So I at least expected the game to be a little bit better than, well, whatever we have right now. It genuinely feels like they have been working on this game for just a month or two. But that's it. If I have to be honest, I feel like one person all by himself could have made more progress in just 1 month than Tanki has done with their team in like a year. And then of course going over to the garage, I guess this makes sense too. Like the current leveling up system, the progression system from M0 to M3 equipment is so weird. And also I've just came to realize, I don't know if this is just an error. Firebird M3 deals 40 damage, but then Firebird XT, Legacy, or Demonic deals 40 damage for M0, which basically means that one of these skin turrets, M0, deals just as much damage as a Firebird M3. Like, those are just some small little errors. I don't know, again, I don't really know if they are errors or if it's actually supposed to be in the game. I hope it's the first one, because otherwise, well, everyone will be playing with the skinned turrets. And, well, of course, they will maybe, well, depends what people vote for, but they will maybe have an augment attached to them. And, well, if you don't like the augments, why would you use the skin? There are so many small errors with Tanki Classic right now, and as I've already said, it's going to get changed, but knowing that this game was already delayed by half a year and then ended up releasing it like this is just mildly disappointing. Now also, we had some smaller updates for Tanki Classic over the last month. Now the first time we played, battle funds did not work, missions did not work, there were no gold boxes, there were no protection modules, and actually not all too long ago they did add protection modules, so I'm gonna go over there real quick. Of course, everything is still in Russian, or at least a lot is still in Russian for some reason. Why can't they just translate it? It's such an easy job, right, to do something like that, but okay. Yeah, here, you see, protection modules, they work. They are in the game and they work, which is great. But why didn't they announce it on like the Tanki homepage? Why didn't they say, hey, protection modules are now in Tanki Classic? Why don't they say that type of stuff? They are being so mysterious about things. And that's not just about Tanki Classic, but that's about Tanki Online too. Because what are they currently working on in Tanki? We have no idea. Like, we were promised a new a new player profile rework system, but they have been telling us that for years and it's still not in the game. Are they still working on it? We don't know. Same as with Tanki Classic. What are they working on right now? Because of course over here you have the development plans. Close testing, Juggernaut, and now the next one is a battle HUD. But what? Why didn't they add another small little thingy over here with protection modules? Jesus, there is still a lot for them to do though. Holy crap. And considering the game is out for a month already, yeah, we've only had these 2 things right now in a month's time. So that basically means it will probably take them another year for the game to fully release. But of course, that's just a guess. I mean, who knows? Maybe they will release it in half a year. Maybe they will release it next week. Though I doubt it. But like, there is still so much for them to do before Tanki Classic is actually considered to be a classic version of the game. But yeah, I just really hope that in the future this game is going to be a little bit more playable. And I also really hope Tanki could be a little bit more open to us about everything they do for Tanki Classic. Because they are very quiet. And I don't know why, but it's annoying. I guess it's not really justified to complain about this game a lot just yet because, well, of course, you need to understand it's in early testing. It's not in early access. This will definitely not be the full game, and I'm 100% guaranteed a lot of things are going to get changed and the game is going to be significantly better before the game goes public, or at least that's what I hope. And if they don't do that, well, then Tanki Classic is a complete waste of time. Now then, that's it for today, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you once again very soon. Goodbye!